You know, and we all have our 15 minutes of fame, and I'd like to take a couple of my 15 minutes to talk about the rights and the wrongs in the world of professional wrestling.
And it is for the WWE Championship.
This match is for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
The match and new NWA Heavyweight Champion.
We appreciate you guys coming out and taking your time to support women's wrestling in America.
This match is for the AWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship.
Welcome to another edition of the Rights and Wrongs of Pro Wrestling with your host, Mr McClaren. Thank you for taking the time to either sit and listen to this episode or download it wherever you are and to whatever device you may be listening to it on. We certainly appreciate it. Try to say it every show, every match. We appreciate your support, and it does mean something. We really want you to know that. This particular interview is taking place with yet another WoW superhero. The very outspoken and very aggressive Frost is joining me on the program today, and she was going to tell me about some of her experiences both in and out of the ring. She has a extensive background. She's also an actress and stunt woman, and she's got a couple of matches underneath her belt within the WoW ring. And of course, she is very aware of all of the questions that fans have had for her and for the management for some time. She's going to address that. Those questions specifically being, when can we see you? Where is the matches at? When is it coming on TV? Is it ever coming? All of that stuff. She addresses that very directly in this interview session. So you want to certainly take a seat and make sure that you listen to it. If for no other reason, you want to listen to it for that. She was in transit while we were speaking. She was going from one location to the next. So you will hear a little hum in the background. Nothing that is too distracting, but I want to give you full disclosure. It was not in a studio environment. We are on different coastlines, so we were doing this via the phone interview, as some of these are. So I just wanted to make sure that you were aware as to why you were hearing a little bit of noise in the background, but again, nothing too distracting. You should be able to focus on the important portions of this thing, and that is the interview itself. So without any further ado, here is our interview with WoW Women of Wrestling's Frost.
All right, let's start at the beginning. How did you even get involved with WoW?
How did I say that again?
How did you get involved with WoW superheroes?
Okay, yeah. So I got involved with WoW basically through my athletic background as a stunt performer. My agent basically sent me out an audition. I really didn't know what the audition was for. He said something about it being a superhero, but didn't have much information. So when I went there, I see these girls, they're kind of like dressed up, cute. Some of them looked athletic. Most of them didn't. And I was like, what is this, But then there was some, information on the table, and it had WoW. It was WoW, onesies, I guess, one sheet.
Okay.
And I looked on there, and I actually recognized two people. I recognized one girl who is a stunt performer and another girl who's a stunt performer and a stunt coordinator. So I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty legit. It seems like it's something right up my alley because I love all things athletic. And then when we went into the meeting part, Jeannie Buss was there, and I'm very well versed with sports, and I know exactly who Jeannie Buss is. So once I seen her, I was like, okay, this is a meeting that I need to pay attention. I need to kind of focus on this meeting, okay? So, and basically after that, I was asked to stay and did an interview. And then from then, Jeannie was like, I want you to be a wild girl. So it was like that day.
So Jeannie was doing that. Okay, that was under the impression that they had some underlings kind of pulling those strings.
Yeah, she was there at my interview audition. Yeah, she was there for that meeting that I was at.
That is a big deal.
They showed old footage of WoW from 2001, and I recognized two people on that, and I know who Jeannie West is, and she was like, I would love for you to be a WoW girl.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it started.
Now, the character of Frost, let's go into that. I'm assuming that was supposed to be the successor to the previous character, Ice Cold.
No, and I'm glad that you said that because I'll give clarification.
Okay, let's clarify.
Frost was my nickname when I was a U.S. national bobsledder competing for my country doing bobsled as a brakeman. My friend gave me that as a nickname. Frost was not the name that they wanted to give me. It had nothing to do with no Ice Cold, Stone Cold, or whoever. They wanted to name me Blade, and I absolutely was like, I am not going to be wrestling under no name Blade that will have any type of similarities to Wesley Snipes and his vampire character and all that. Absolutely not. I was like, call me Frost. That's real. That was my nickname from doing bobsledding. So that's how the name Frost came about. I was the one who suggested Frost. They wanted to name me Blade. I was the one who thought about putting white in her hair. That was all me. Yeah.
Okay, so you had a lot of hands-on in the design that Frost became.
I had more than a lot of hands-on. Yes, I was Frost because I am Frost. That was my character. That was my name when I competed for my country doing bobsledding. That was my nickname that one of my friends gave me.
Gotcha.
So Frost did not. I just want to clarify. Frost did not come from WoW.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got you. You seem to be pretty physical. You know, you being a stunt personality, you know, and actress.
Yes.
Did you ever, following WoW, consider going into wrestling full time, taking that up as a full time gig?
I would love to do wrestling full time. Yeah, I would love to do wrestling full time. Basically, I mean, I love all things athletic, where I can show my athleticism and show my acrobatic skills and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of being able to train and finding somewhere where I can do that full time. You know, I would love to do that full time.
Oh.
I have no problem. I would love to do it full time. I would love to be touring full time. Because to me, wrestling it's that adrenaline that I get when those lights come on, the action, the theme music. Like, I love all that. Because outside of the ring, I'm high energy, I'm outgoing, spontaneous, always laughing. But it's a whole different persona for me inside the ring. And I like that. You know, it's a live show. It's a live show. It's entertaining. It's full of stunts. And that's just me, you know?
Okay. Now, as Frost, how many matches have you had in total?
Ooh, okay. So I've wrestled Fire twice, Azukar twice, Tatovic once, 2, 4, 5. And I feel like I'm missing one in there somewhere. So I would say professionally I probably had 5, 4, 6. Most likely I think it's 6. I think I've had 6 matches professionally, and then I've had numerous matches non-professionally. So, you know, like in training and practice and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had 6 pro fights. Pro matches, I should say.
Okay. Now, are y'all allowed to take your characters with you? Like, and I ask that because I've seen Tadevik go elsewhere, being Tadevik the gamer, wrestling as that. But I was under the impression that those things were the intellectual property of WoW. Are y'all giving leeway to that, or how does that work? Or do you know?
I absolutely have no idea what anyone else did. I can tell you right now, I was Frost. That's all I can tell you. I'm Frost. I can't speak for nobody else. I don't know. I ain't under no contract right now.
There's no contract.
I don't know. I'm not under a contract right now.
Oh, okay. But
so I don't know. I can't speak for that. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing, who they wrestling and all that. I worry about Frost. And if Frost want to go somewhere and wrestle, Frost will.
All right, right on. Now, no contract, but I'm going to assume that should they pull everything in place that they need, get all the cards on the table, you'd be willing to go back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about them from everybody I spoke to. That everybody was treated really well. The company was run pretty good. So, it sounds like everybody had a good experience dealing with them. Now,
yeah.
What was it? You having the fan base that you do, I've seen a couple people drop lines on you on Facebook. Is it difficult for you not to be able to provide your fans with more of you in action?
It's absolutely a disgrace not to be able to do that. And I can only tell people I have no idea for so long. Because my thing is I'm a very blunt and honest person. That's why I say I'm Frost, because that's who Frost is. Frost is in your face and will come at you and not care what you think. So when my fans ask me, oh, when's your next match? When is this? And I say, I have no idea. But as a professional, that ain't good at all. Because, outside of the wrestling, I do stunts. I'm an actor. I've been on national TV shows. I got commercials running. I've done interviews for my local news station. So for me, in any realm, whether I'm Frost or Janeshia, it don't look good by me saying I have no idea. So that's why I just stopped replying to my fans. And it sucks because you should never stop replying to your fans. But I don't never believe that you should lead people on either.
Well,
because I have people asking me every day, when's the next match? When are you wrestling? And I don't reply anymore because it makes no sense. It don't look good for me as a professional because when it all comes down to it, I'm a professional. When I have white in my hair and when I don't, I'm a professional. I've created a little bit of I've only been in the industry for 5 years. It seems longer, but I've only been 5 years. And I'm very proud of myself, and I've been blessed to have some pretty decent credit and quite a bit of residuals rolling in. You know what I mean? So I don't want to look not professional when I can't give people basic information, which would be the first thing. When's your next match? I should be like, it's boom, boom, boom. It's this day of this year on this day of the week at this time. I should, as a professional, be able to provide my fans with that. So that's why I just stopped replying, because that's a management thing. It sucks.
It is.
And it's embarrassing.
You do see the questions, quite honestly. I mean, coming very constantly. The message boards get bombarded all the time. I know you say you stop replying just totally on Facebook. Is there any flat-out final answer that you would like to provide your fans since you're on this platform? Because, people that are following Frost are going to be listening to this.
Right.
Is there a final answer, for lack of a better term? Let's use the Jeopardy line. Final answer. Is there one of those that you just say, look, this is what I know. I don't believe. I think this is going this way. I'm headed this way. What's the final answer there?
The final line is, and my fans all know this, is Frost is the best. Frost is the best. That's the final answer. And whenever Frost get back in the ring, whenever Frost get back in the ring, she would display more athleticism, more acrobatics, and all of that. Because she is the best. And Frost is always constantly working on her game.
How far difference is there between Janeshia and Frost?
It's really not that big of a difference, honestly, because Frost is the best, strives to be the best. Frost takes no shit. Janeshia takes no shit. Janeshia is very blunt, it's in your face, and keeps it real. No filter. Frost and Janeshia have no filter whatsoever. That is probably the biggest similarity between them is that they have no filter. They tell it how it is. They always strive to be the best. And the thing is, Janeshia, she chooses who she wants to be around. She doesn't allow people to dictate what she does. Because when it all comes down to it, Frost and Janeshia both realize that them girls in the ring serve no purpose. They serve no purpose. It doesn't matter what they say. And I've said it several times in the ring. I don't care about them chicks. I'm focused on the gold, and that's all I'm focused on is the belt.
Well, I know unofficially that I believe it might be on your YouTube channel. There's some leaked footage, I guess, of that cell phone footage of a little bit of you in action.
Possibly, I'm sure there is. Because, and it's probably been leaked because the fans leaked it or they recorded it or whatnot. People like to see strong, athletic women. And I think I represent that to a T. And I represent confidence and being very adamant and determined. Like, I represent all of that. And I think people see that, They like to see athletic women and strong and confident. No one wants to see these bony old chicks anymore and, these prima donnas or whatnot in the ring. They want to see some real athletes, and I think I personify a real athlete. So I'm sure they did leak it or do whatever.
In your life previous to WoW, how did Janeshia get involved in stunts? I mean, that's a big leap of faith, pardon the expression.
From my athletic background, because I was doing track in high school, track in college, and then after college, I was on the U.S. National Bobsled team as a break-in. And then I just made my transition doing stunts. I think I was over. Like, I started doing like sprint work, but I was like, I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more than just hold a kettlebell for Nike and just stand there and pose.
I got you. Now we get to the quick and random questions. These are things that don't necessarily have to do with wrestling per se, but it might weave in there.
Okay.
Brett, stunt work or wrestling, which do you prefer?
Oh, it don't matter. You can do stunts.
Favorite all-time cartoon?
Oh, wow. All time?
Okay.
Okay, no. All time, I would say I love the Animaniacs.
Ah.
But I love Animaniacs and Recess.
Oh, wow. Okay. Recess.
You remember Recess?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then you can add Pepper Ann on that. So the Animaniacs, Recess, and Pepper Ann.
I see. You gave me a trifecta. Okay. You get to take on one celebrity of your choice in a WoW ring. Who is it?
Ooh. Does it have to be a girl or a guy?
Any celebrity.
Any celebrity. Now, okay, would this be for competition or would this be for fun? Are they like my tag team partner or?
You taking them on. That's a tag team.
So they're my tag team partner or something?
Nope. Opponent.
Oh, opponent. Oh, okay.
Okay, why don't you do both? Give me one partner. Give me one opponent.
Okay. So if I could choose celebrity who I would want to be a tag team partner with, it would probably be, I would say, Angelina Jolie probably, or like Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. Angelina Jolie. Yes, I did.
Or Scarlett Johansson.
Okay. That's your partner, right?
Yeah, if I had to do a tag team.
Who's the opponent?
I would say probably Michelle Rodriguez.
That's interesting.
You know who that is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody that don't
girls.
look at the Fast franchise, you know who she is.
Okay, right. Yeah. Because I'm also thinking about for like branding, like you know what would draw the crowd too. So I'm thinking all that. Like I know you probably was thinking like, oh, maybe she could say like Rhonda. Like no, cool.
Nah, I thought you was gonna pick somebody that you just legitimately didn't like.
Yeah, but I'm gonna think.
But see, you trying to sell tickets, so that's good.
Yeah, I would put them in there. Now, actually, can I add to that? Now, if I had to choose people that I didn't like, I would put on there one of those Braxton girls, that Tamar girl.
Oh my God.
That would be one of them, and the second one would be I can't think of her name, but the girl who was on Apprentice, the one from Atlanta, she was Miss USA. Oh, what's
King
her
Moore.
name? Thank you, her.
Okay, just gonna.
I would want to whoop her ass.
Hurt that woman for no good reason. Shame on you. What is a talent that you have that the general public doesn't know about?
I'm fluent in American Sign.
Really? Oh, okay. Wow, all right. What is the suggested movie of the year?
Oh, the suggested movie. So what I think is the movie of the year, or what I think that people think is the movie of the year?
What you think. What Frost thinks. Or what Janeshia thinks.
Okay. I think the movie of the year. What was that movie I saw? I was like, oh, that was bomb. Hold on. 20. I just saw something and I thought it was really cool. Maybe it was. Hold on. I saw something. Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Another big thumbs up for Chris Pratt.
Yeah. And I'm like, Jurassic Park is my favorite entire world. So I was like Gaga over that.
Yes, the effects are outstanding. So I guess that would be the big one for the year. Now, here's one that's going to go back a ways, so if you aren't able to answer this, do not feel bad.
Okay.
There's a movie and there's a TV show, both based around stunts. The movie is called The Stunt Man. The TV show is called The Fall Guy. Which is the thing? Which is, given your stunt background, which are you going to give the thumbs up for?
Well, Fall Guy was back in the 70s or whatever, and that was Lee Majors. I've seen old episodes of that because I know about Fall Guy. And then, but the other one you just mentioned, I haven't heard of that.
Ah, well now I'm giving you something new. Stuntman, Peter O'Toole, 1980.
Oh, that was when was it?
1980.
Okay, so they're not remaking it. You're just saying compared to the two.
Yeah, I'm just giving you two movies relative to your field of work.
Yeah, I would vote for Fall Guy.
You go for the Fall Guy. You're gonna get a thumbs up to Lee Majors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to package that MP3 and sing you the Fall Guy theme song.
Okay.
Bonus points if you can actually sing that thing.
Huh?
I said bonus points if you can actually sing that thing.
No, I know. I can't. I know. But I know, like, you know I know it. Because I freaking told you the dude's name and everything. Like, I'm on it. Like, I'm not even that old, but I do my research, you know. I'm a student of my craft. So, you know, I know all about that show.
Last two questions, because, you know, I know we're under some harsh conditions. The single most dangerous stunt that you have ever performed?
It probably would have been being set on fire. Not that I had an issue with it, but I just know that fire is a dangerous stunt too. And I've been set on fire 3 times. But I love fire. I don't have an issue with it. But I would say that that's probably the most dangerous stunt that I've done.
Yes. You know, now, I don't endorse hardcore wrestling, but you would seem like a natural for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it just comes with, I think that is because of my drive to just really be the best and give people what they want. I know people want to see action. I know people like to see dominance, and if you're an athlete, they expect you to do athletic shit, you know?
Yeah.
And you cannot not look at me and not see athlete, you know? And I like to at least, you know, make sure that I'm a good athlete. So I'm constantly wanting to make sure that I'm doing some really cool shit in the ring. So I thank you for noticing that.
Indeed. And the last thing, we're going to rope this back around to wrestling because, of course, this is the Women's Pro Wrestling Network podcast here.
Yeah.
In the event that WOW comes back and you return, what would you like to do as far as, is there any particular storyline, opponent, or, you know, just angle in general that you would like to do?
My thing is I don't want to be wrestling no chumps. My whole thing is I want to wrestle. I'm trying to make it to the top to where that belt is. So I just need to make my way and whoop these little chicks' butts and just knock them down one by one. That's the only thing I'm focused on is getting to the belt. So I don't need to waste my time on people who don't matter. You know, I don't need to waste my time on bully busters. I ain't got no tag team partner. And I will not be having no tag team partner. I'll do everything individually. Because Frost don't use no tag team. But I don't want to be wasting my time on little chumps either, because that's a waste of my time. You know, Frost does like a challenge. Because most athletes do. Most real athletes do.
Okay. Yeah,
yeah. So I just want to just make my way to the belt, to the top, to the gold.
Well, you certainly live it. I tell you that.
Oh, thank you.
You don't even want to be bothered with the bully busters.
No. I don't want to be bothered. Like I said, I don't care about any of them chicks, honestly. I don't care about any of them. I said it in the ring. I don't care about them chicks.
Okay, so
I called Azúcar. I called her Mexican. You know what I mean? She was saying she's Mexican. I'm like, no, you Mexican. I don't care about you. I don't care about fire. Put your flames out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about any of them. Just bring me the belt. Bring me the gold. I'm a champion. and champions deserve to have their gold.
So enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Lana's gonna have whoever the champion is right now.
Jungle Girl.
Is that official? Because I don't know how this works in TV world.
She's smoking right behind me too. Damn. Sorry. Yeah, no, she has. Sorry. No, she has the belt. Jungle Girl has the belt.
Well,
that's the last time I seen it. I mean, when I was at the match, she had the belt. So.
Well, okay. Now to the general public, I don't know if that has actually occurred.
Okay. Well, what I saw with my own eyes, because I don't know what. I know what I saw. I saw her get handed the belt.
Yeah, now I saw a photo of it. I will say that.
Okay.
I had the photo with her at the championship, but when I spoke with Lana, it was like I don't know if it exists since it hasn't. If it's recognized or not, I guess I should say.
Okay. I don't know. I could care less which one of them chicks got it. It ain't gonna be on them very long.
Okay.
So they can argue all they want about it. I just know where the belt gonna end up.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to get you back in the ring some kind of way. We might have to, twist Mr. McClaren's arm a little bit and at least let one of those Frost matches leak on out. One of the official Frost matches. They can give up one of them.
Yeah. Seriously, because pretty soon you're gonna ask me who I want to wrestle. I'm gonna say him. Jeez.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. All right. Well, I think that pretty much will cover the entire spectrum. And for his sake, I hope that he comes through before you do decide to challenge him to a match.
Man, okay? Cause
we don't want that to go down. He been doing this a long time. Don't hurt him now.
Okay.
Man, be cool. All right.
Oh my God.
That was Janeshia Adams, a.k.a. Wow's Frost. And as I stated before, she is quite the straight shooter. Really has nothing to hold back. And she's made everything very clear, or at least she did to me, about what she can and can't answer with WoW, and certainly what she wanted to pass off to the fans. And if she ever should step foot into a WoW ring again, she makes no bones about what she wants. And so she is obviously and quite clearly looking for a championship. So maybe she'll be able to acquire that in the future. Also, hey, if you are browsing around on our channel or on our website, be sure to check out some of our other interviews and podcasts that we have on there. One of the more recent ones, which is a big one in our estimation, we got the interview with Dark Journey of Mid-South Wrestling and Universal Wrestling Federation, and a little bit of the National Wrestling Alliance during the Crockett era. If you are a fan of the old school wrestling territories, you certainly want to hear that. We're making plans to try to get Miss Journey back on the air because she's got a bunch of stuff to talk about, and believe me, an hour just simply was not enough to cover all of that ground. Also, if you are so inclined, again, you want to go to WPNWrestling.com. WPNWrestling.com that has links to all of our growing sponsors. We got the Amazon link down at the bottom there. If you are so kind and you are purchasing something on Amazon, you want to click that link. That forwards a little bit of extra change back to us so we can keep this thing afloat. The bandwidth, getting out server time, getting the cameras done, the upkeep on the computers, all of that stuff, it all costs. So for the people that have done it, I want to thank you, and to those who haven't, and you are looking to support this some kind of way, that you can start with that. That is a great way to do it. You're not going to get charged anything extra. It is just your shopping and a percentage of what they take Amazon, what they get, they give to us for ad revenue purposes. So there's nothing, no hidden fees, no extra fees jumped in on you or anything like that. I know some people out there also want to put this out, have been looking for some level of footage that is pertaining to WoW in any shape, form, or fashion. And I've said this on a couple of occasions. There is leaked footage available, and also, as it states right now, there's a full match. There's a full match from cell phone footage. Sorry, it's not professionally done. It's not professionally done video, but if you're just looking to see Frost in action, you can catch her, Frost versus Azukar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But you can catch her in the match in full. You're going to have to look at that through cell phone footage, but the match is there. You can see Frost, her opponent. You can hit Mr. David McClaren all inside of the WoW arena. So for those who just have not had their fill of WoW superheroes, who've been begging to see something, anything at all from the second season, that is one of the things. You can also go to Janeshia's YouTube channel. She has a couple of clips of herself in action, the more polished, more professional versions of the video. So if you want to see the upgraded version of it, you want to go there. If not, and cell phone footage is perfectly fine for you, then hop online and search out Frost versus Azukar, and that will do it. I want to thank everybody for your time, your effort, your support. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our website, and Twitter. Got all of those things. Be sure to check all of that out. It's either WPN Wrestling or type it out in full, Women's Pro Wrestling Network, and you will find us in all of those social media platforms. Thank you for tuning in and listening to this show. I certainly appreciate it, and we appreciate all your help. Be sure to come back. We got a triple threat match being uploaded right after this, so that should be a good one, folks. Stay tuned and take care, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the WPN's Rights and Wrongs of Pro Wrestling. If you have questions or comments, please contact us via our Facebook or our YouTube channel at the Women's Pro Wrestling Network. If you're new to the WPN, feel free to subscribe to our channel and like our page. We appreciate your support. Thank you again for listening.